Okay, that was my mini house tour. Um, Once again, I'm just coming on here to say Merry Christmas. Have a great holiday. Have a great Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I'm not going to get to the tags. People have tagged me on some Christmas things, and it's just too late for that. I've got a lot of things to do this afternoon. I have to finish a project and then wrap it. And I have to, oh, my whole entire courtyard is going out to dinner tomorrow night. And I invited everyone over here for a little glass of wine while we all gather to carpool over to the restaurant. So that should be fun, but that's put a little bit of pressure on me. Plus, I have to think of an hors d'oeuvre. So if you know a great, easy hors d'oeuvre, put it in the comments today. Give me the link or whatever you can do. Just something, light because we're going to go to a big dinner. And then when we get back, we're all going over to another girl's townhome and we're going to have dessert and coffee. So it's going to be really nice. Everybody's excited. Our courtyard is so cool. There's 8 townhomes here and it's just amazing. And I'm looking outside at it. We all get along really well and we're all really different, but everyone is going through stuff and changes and all that kind of stuff. So it's really great to share. It's mostly women, but I have a husband, the next door has a husband, and then there's a single guy, and everyone else is women. Well, all different ages. So it's been really interesting, but we all, I think I already told y'all this, but we all went together and paid to have the courtyard professionally lit with Christmas lights. And it just looks beautiful. The man did each townhome individually and cut it perfectly, lengthwise and everything, and plugged them in on these timers for us. And he maintains them. And then at the end of the season, he's going to take them all down and put them in Rubbermaid, tubs for us to store. And then he'll come back next year and hang them up. So next year, this should be less because he's already cut and bought the lights and all that this year. So next year he's just going to hang them. So it should be cheaper next year. But our courtyard looks so beautiful. If I thought it would show up, I would show you, but I don't, it'll probably just look dark with a little, I don't know. I may try to show you it tonight or do a video before we leave town. We're going to my mom's probably Christmas Day. We're going to drive over and yeah, so that's our Christmas. It's going to be so weird this year. As you know, everything's changed for us. So if you're having that kind of a Christmas too, it's okay. Just make the best of it. I mean, when my tree fell down last night, let me show you again. I love my tree. When it fell down last night, I had just turned it because I wanted the twinkle lights better dispersed because it's already fallen once and Scott just kind of shoved all the lights back on it. So I was trying to tweak it a little bit because I invited everybody over. Then I had wrapped like 25 gifts and I'm shoving them all artfully under the tree, okay? So I did all that and I turned around and I walked over to the kitchen and I heard the tree fall and I just about died. And so I came over here, I yelled for my son who was asleep upstairs because he's been working nights. And it was like 4:30 and he was getting ready. Actually, he was getting ready to go to work. But these townhomes are so soundproof. He cannot hear me when I'm screaming for help if he's upstairs with the door shut. He can't hear a thing. And so, which is nice, so I grabbed the chair and leaned the tree against the chair, sopped up all the water. Water was everywhere. The presents were wet. I had to quickly clean the presents. I sopped up the water. And then I started laughing because it was just like, it's just so funny that this stuff happens all the time, So even though it was 4:40, my friend, Fancy from Long Island happened to text me at the same time, and so I wrote it to her and I said, and I'm having a glass of wine until Scott was about 10 minutes out, so I sat down and have a glass of wine for 10 minutes looking at my tree leaning against the chair. And yeah, it was funny, and it was quite a deal to get it back together, but it's dead. I don't know, our tree quit sucking up water about a week and a half ago. And so I don't know if we're going to do real anymore, but I really want to. So we're going to try to figure out what we did wrong. We did have it fresh cut at the bottom when we bought it, but I think there's like tree preserver you can buy to add to the water that might help. I do that with flowers and it really, really works. So I'm not giving up on the real tree, but it's kind of been a pain. And yeah, I got to go. Vacuum, needles up, some more. So anyway, again, have a Merry Christmas. Jesus is the reason for the season, and I'll check you after Christmas Day. Bye.